Greetings everyone, it is I, Eddie, and we are here with another wonderfully filled episode of Eddi The Ficritic. Yeah. To this week's episode, I'm not really sure what it includes because I read these stories 2 days ago, and I'm just lazy and I haven't put any posts up because I'm lazy. First off, we have The Hoodie by StormVandal. And, let's just get into it. The premise is Gerard has a hoodie. The hoodie, as we're told like fucking a million times. He gives it to whoever he's dating. It's a big deal. A big fucking deal. And one day, Frank, like, approaches his house. It's all cold and stuff. Because it's November and Frank didn't wear a jacket. Oh no, Frank, why weren't you wearing a jacket? I don't remember. And Gerard's like, oh, just throw on my hoodie. And then Frank's kind of like inside, he's like, the hoodie. No, not the hoodie. And everyone's all upset because, oh, how dare he be able to wear the hoodie. He is not worth Gerard's time. He's just not worth his time. And Frank's just like all sad. Because deep down inside he knows it was not just because Gerard was in love with him. No. It was not because of that. But wait. Gerard was secretly in love with Frank. No. Really? Yes. So, Gerard actually did like Frank and gave him the hoodie to signify that Frank was his. Yeah. Very, very typical for Gerard. It's like a million others that I've seen. It's not bad, but it doesn't really grab me by the hypothetical lady balls and just pull me into the story. So, this is a 6.6 out of 10. I recommend you shifting up your style a bit and changing it from the way you have it now to just kind of more personal, because it just seems like everybody else's stuff. So, then we have Tickling by CosmicZombie. The premise: Frank has a tickling Gerard fetish, which I guess is original, but a decent portion of the fic is dedicated to describing the characters, and Frank getting a boner. Oh no, a boner. This style is... it's... CosmicZombie, you're trying too hard for that witty worded narrator thing. Either that or I'm just being picky today. But instead of coming off as you've got a wide vocabulary, it's like, oh, she's certainly got her thesaurus handy, doesn't she? The characters are well-rounded. It's a good sentence variety, but it was just the style that was throwing me off. I don't know. That's probably me being picky. 7 out of 10 for you, CosmicZombie. Pikachu and the Vampire by FeckingSkitzo. Basically, let me get into character. Look at me! I'm Frank! I'm fucking gay as crystal meth-fueled daisy fetishist unicorn sex. It's Halloween, my birthday, and I'm Pikachu, and we're going to go trick-or-treating and watch a scary movie. And yeah, Gerard and I end up together in the end, bitch. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, 1. Yeah, that's how the story felt to me. The tense. The tense keeps shifting back and forth. Here, let me give you a brief lesson on tense. Past tense, I fucked Janice. Present tense, I am fucking Janice. Future tense, I will fuck Janice. Rebel Love Song by bvbrocks, which I'm assuming stands for Black Veil Brides Rocks. Jordan and Aaron love, but oh, he couldn't possibly love me. Blush, blush, on both their ends. They confide in their people, Gerard and Mikey and Andy and Ashley. Finally, there's a telltale game of truth or dare or spin the bottle or what the fuck ever, and Gerandy kiss, becoming boyfriend. Yes. And then a wild angry Frank appeared. Wild angry Frank used jealousy. It's not very effective. Jamia used brutal, degrading, and rape on Wild Angry Frank. It was super effective. As you can see, I've been playing too much Pokemon. Yeah, but all humor aside, Frank slowly begins to spiral out of control with his depression and whatnot. Though Ashley and him have a little chemistry. Ashley and Frank. Even though Frank's ignoring it. Shame, Frankie. Just a damn shame. Poor Frankie. Frank is always so in love with Gerard, but poor Frank will never get Gerard. The rapid POV shifts are extremely annoying. And just, please, bvbrocks, take a few hours, sit down, and switch it all into like third-person omniscient or something. Just get away from the first person and the... Yes, just get away from it. Just get away. Run away from it. Just run far away. That's my personal suggestion. A professional suggestion is that your paragraphs, they seem to be just a giant hunk of stuff. If you could, like, split them into different little pieces of stuff instead of a giant hunk of stuff. It's like a brick of shit. Well, let's split it up into littler pieces of shit, little turtlets, if you will. Just split it up. The basic concept of knowing when to split a paragraph. Oh yes, Eddie's educating us tonight. Yay! Three reasons you should split your paragraphs. 1, when a new idea begins. Split. When the speaker changes. Split. And if you're trying to emphasize something and putting it in a paragraph all by itself, split. But use this sparingly. Don't use it so much. I use it way too much. It's bad. Use it sometimes. Don't use it all the time. Use it sometimes. You don't want to emphasize too much. 6.9 out of 10. Next we have The Broken, the Beaten, and the Damned by TheLittleSInner. You got some strippers? The first character introduced is Raven, as she contemplates how everyone is perceived, how everyone always either makes assumptions or is wrong about someone else. Second part, you've got Ember, and I'm pretty sure she's lesbian, because there's hints dropped. She's all pissy about some guys whistling at her as she goes to work. The strip club, yo. The strip club. And then there's some interaction with her and her coworkers and her manager. Now, let me get into the criticism. Linnea, my friend, my broski, my home skillet, this shit right here was fucking poetic. Poetic, man. Like, just raw poetry. I ain't gonna lie, seriously, it's like amazing. So, I read it and reread it, and I love it. I really love it. It's just, the paragraphs are weird, but it's just part of your style, and it's not gonna hold that against you. But it's got a real flow to it, you know. There's just enough content to keep the story moving, but enough of the higher thinking stuff to keep me captivated. Don't let it get to your head, kid. But this is a damn good piece you got here. You could definitely do some longer chapters, though. I mean, as long as the quality keeps. Good job. 8.4 out of 10. One of the highest rated of this thing. Next we have Pie by CatscanFlyy. Why? Well, it looks like CatscanFlyy with 2 Y's. I'm not judging. So Gerard's gonna fail school if he doesn't make pie for the bake sale. And Mikey's scary, and Frank is a bit of a cunt, and Mikey's got a girlfriend who's evil, which is kind of a trend that I've seen lately. It's got some really damn good humor in it. Once you get past the fucking horrible grammar, the garish grammar, the scary grammar, it's, I'm sorry, but seriously, grammar. The humor is what drives it, though. It's what kept me reading, because seriously, if you get past all the bad sentence structure and badness, it's really funny. It truly is. I really recommend, though, CatscanFlyy. Why? I really recommend that you get a beta reader so that you can be helped. I mean, it has so much potential to it, but it's just, right now, it's very rough. It's like a rough draft, and you need to polish it up a bit. You know, give it a little shine. Shine that shoe, motherfucker. Including the grammar, I gave it a 5 out of 10, but based solely on the humor and the plot, it got an 8.9. That's like the highest rated of the entire thing. So if we're just going on, you know, humor and plot, 8.9 out of 10. Almost a 9 out of 10, which is fucking amazing. That's like an A in school. Basically, it's a B plus right now, but now it's almost an A. Yeah. I gotta cut this short. Sorry, I gotta cut it short. I've gotta cut it here because this is much too long and I don't want YouTube to be a cunt towards me. So I'm just gonna have to cut it off right here. Yeah, go to the next video. There should be a link somewhere.